Hello everybody, greetings and welcome to another Saturday bushcraft with Junior. There's our junior head, Junior IPA. And guess what? It's raining again. How lovely. It's becoming an I.P.A Junior bushcraft tradition having rain, but it's not going to stop us. We're going to do this. This week we're going to be tarp shelter building, but there's a little task to do in the pocket somewhere. In here, in this, there is several designs. Leighton's got to pick one, so I will show you what it looks like. There it is. There's the charts, all different designs. You've got to pick one of them quickly. It's got to be practical to hold camping stove, so it's got to be high enough to allow the heat from the stove.
That one or that one? You
can use trees to tie it to, so try and find two trees that's pretty close together. That'll be a hint on it.
Yeah. This one or that one? That one.
Well, that is, if you want it simple, right? You want it sort of curving down, sort of down the back like that. Enough to stand up in. If it's enough to stand up in for an adult, it should be adequate for heat.
That one?
You want that one? This one?
Rainfly.
You can do, but you'll need to make some wooden pegs to peg it down. So what you need to do is put a string line across the top, as high as you can. I might have to do that because I'm tall. I'll use one of those stools because it needs to be high. And then
them two trees there, or these two?
Well, pick a spot. I mean, there's them two's quite nice there. You could use those two over there.
The woods.
Right, okay, we're going to start getting set up and then we can start to have a look at the progress. We're going to be using the shelter we built last week to just to give a bit of rain protection for our supplies and that. We've got a tarp over the top to keep it dry. So that's the progress of this. So what we've done is we'll put a string line across the top, shortest bit to the back. So you tie the eyelet off, stretch it right to the back branch. Here, keep hold of that. Just pull a bit of string off long enough for it and then unclip it. And then the other one, you can be as long as you can, really. Just use the eyelets. Use the eyelets. You are actually supposed to put little twigs in the eyelets to stop it from pulling through, but on a professional survival level, you would have probably a bigger tarp and paracord, which we're not using paracord because this is just like a junior beginners sort of practitioner sort of course, really. It's just a train. So make sure you've got plenty to tie to the next tree. Next tree will probably add up to this one here. Look, if you can pull it long enough, get right in there, tie it back, and then probably you'll have to use normally if you're using paracord rope, this would be pulled a lot tighter.
Is that okay for tying?
As long as it's tied on, it's not going to come undone. That's fine, yeah. And then what you do is pull that right out, put a bit of string to each corner, and tie it to a trunk. Here, we'll get a rock or something to hammer it in.
Can't Survive. He uses one of them.
Yeah, you can use those. You can find a couple of decent straight ones. Probably over there.
Yes, I do want.
I mean, we're not doing it on a professional level. Like I said, it's only on a junior level. It's just sort of a practical activity, really. If you wanted to do it sort of professional, then you do it some sort of a thumbs up to Kent Survival is out there.
Good guy. We watch them all the time.
Don't pull it too tight on that. Just tie it round a couple of times, tie it off. Just make sure that the tarp has got a lot of kinks out of it, sort of thing. It's all like that, look. If you pull it right out, see, the ridge really needs to be tighter, but we can't do the tighter with this sort of string because it stretches. That's why normally you'd use paracord, and then what you normally do, you tie a bit of stick in that hole to stop it from pulling through. Where's the thing for that?
Oh, it's in my pocket.
So yeah, it's not bad. I mean, if you rained it to do the job.
At least it's
I mean, normally what you do, you'd have these corners sort of angling down a bit more, so if it rains, it runs down the string line here.
Yeah.
So try not to get a concave in the middle of it if you can. Might have to pull it up that way and pull it up that way a bit more. Yeah, we see normally with the eyelets, you'd put the string through the eyelet that way, yeah, and come out the eyelet that way, and that will stop it from slipping. But it's practical for what we need. I mean, if it's going to rain, it'll keep you dry. Yeah, it'll do. Just make sure that this is like, just get the kinks out of it, that sort of thing.
You sure you can tell that tight?
So cut the excess of string off. Yeah. Okay, so we've got each corner tied off. I mean, if you've got trees here, it's more ideal. But here we haven't the nearest trees. This big thing here, but we've tied it off onto these stumps. So yeah, I mean, it'll
do the job.
It resembles a roof. It will do the job. You can see there, it's not bad for a first time Leighton. Not bad for a first time. You can bring the stuff over now. Yeah, I mean, normally, like I said, you'd use paracord or an alternative to that. This is just a cotton twine, but we're not going to be here all day. We're only going to be here temporarily. If we were going to be here all night, I would have used proper paracord for it. But we're only here for a few hours or so. You definitely need paracord for that. So yeah, so there we go. We've got a full tarp shelter. I'll just line the floor a bit, make it dry, put the bits and bobs on. Right, now that's up. We can set up for some hot chocolate now. Leighton, do you want to be in charge of that? Yeah. And when time goes on a bit, we'll do a bit of woodland cooking in a bit. Now this is up, so if it rains it doesn't really matter because we've got a nice little sitting space underneath. And these little stools are ideal. They fold up, you can stand on them and you can sit on them as well. Quite ideal. We've got 3 of them. We're using a gas stove because this is not we're using a gas stove because this is not a wood that we can use, that we've had permission to do that sort of thing. I mean, I'd like to have like a proper log fire sort of round here and that, but it's a public wood, so you have to take care. The gas stove will work just the same. It will boil the kettle quite nicely. Bringing the rest of the stuff. I'm surprised to see that shelter still up, actually.
Hey.
No, I mean, I didn't know whether anybody would come up and vandalise it, but seeing that one over there, that wood one, that's still standing.
I thought we did a good job of that.
It is a good job. That's what it looks like with it. Well, there's a lot of work because it's a permanent one, where this is a temporary shelter. This is the sort of shelter that you'd put up if, you know, if you was hiking and bad weather was turning up, then you'd put this up quick. Chance has it, blue skies come out. Look at that. Rain stopped. A bit damp, but yeah, the rain stopped, so that's it then. Lovely.
Keep it in this case, babe.
You can take it out. Stand it on. You can stand it on the top of it. You should. No, put it on the flat ground. I think. I don't know how hot it gets. The chairs apparently have been certified by Leighton. Well, that's been certified to sit on it or to stand on it.
It's been certified to stand on it by you.
We did
Sit on it by me.
We did bring the kettle, didn't we?
Yes, it's in that bag. Unless you took it out.
No.
No, kettles always gets packed. It's one of the main pits of kick. Crikey, that's what you call. That's important. The kettle is.
It is, yeah.
Like I said, there's all different types of shapes of shelters. They'll all work practically the same way. Just practically got to make sure that it covers the area that you need to be under. Right, you pull the lever down, big lever at the side of it. Yeah, right down.
So that's lock.
Hold on. Yeah, that's it. Now you can turn it on. You might have to give it a couple of attempts.
Yeah, it's on.
Is it? Oh yeah, okay.
That means fill that water.
Yep. Yep. Do that. Yeah, it's quite nice seeing our old shelter still up from the last session. It's held up and it's still in the shape that we built it at, which is good. Just have a see all these materials here. If you could use a fire, you've got plenty of wood. Although it's wet through at the moment, but this is this is the woodland that we're using. Brilliant, isn't it? That sun shining through the trees, amazing. But just look at that lovely view. This is the view that we've decided to use for our junior IPA activities because the ground's a lot better. It's a bit more sturdier than over there. Over there is really muddy tracks.
There you go, you can put out stuff to dry.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's a nice warm day, you can use the guy lines for your washing. I can put another one up if need be.
For a little bit as well.
I can put another one up if need be. So if you're hiking or if you're just going for an overnight stay, right, the first thing is to put a shelter up. So if the weather's like this, you don't think, oh, I'll put the shelter up later. Put it up straight away, because if it rains or your kit gets wet while you're putting it up. So that's the most important thing. And then obviously if you're having a fire, you get the wood cut while the weather's nice. And you can store it under there as well to keep dry. So which one did we choose then? Which one did it end up being in the end? It was something, what's it called? What's the name of it? What's that one?
Rainfly.
Rain Pro, that one. That one's more like the one we used.
No, not fly.
Rainfly, yeah. Yeah. There's so many different sorts, but they'll all do the same type of job. Depends what you want. If you want that sort of thing, you can have a hammock.
Yeah.
In that, a hammock under that one. That'll give you shelter.
Hammock under that one.
Yeah, that's more of a tent type, that one is. Yeah, they'll all do the same job. It's just, it depends on what type you prefer. But we are on a bit of a slope here, and that
was on boiling.
cord there is a bit higher than the other side.
I'm just going to leave this out to dry.
We are on a slight slope here. So it's tending that way down, but it doesn't matter. So guys, what do you think of that then?
I like it, yeah.
Yeah?
It's alright.
Do you think that will keep us dry if it rains?
It'll keep us if it's not heavy rain.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
I do prefer that though.
Yeah, but that doesn't really keep the rain off you as much because it's... Yeah, but that's cheating.
I didn't say it, did you, Rosie?
So what is it, marks out of 10 then?
7. 7.
Yeah, I'll go for that. I'll go for 7. What do you reckon?
Because it was easy to set up.
That's why it's supposed to be easy to set up, because if you're in a rush and you need to get everything set up before a rainstorm, that's why you use the tarp shelter. But if the weather's good and you want something permanent and you're going to be here for a long time, then that sort of shelter is more suitable. So yeah, it's a good one, that. You don't have to sit under it now. It's just in case it rains. Get a bit of enjoy the sun. Get a bit of rain.
It's nice.
Yeah, that's it.
I bet you've got it on your back. Is it nice? Even Leighton's found a washing line.
Yeah.
I'm there.
The bluebells are coming out as well. That's nice to see. Proves that spring is here. Of bluebells. This place can be like an ocean of blue when they're all out. Just going to focus on this at the moment. Nice little young holly that's growing there, and another one here. Look, young holly. It's growing out of an old stump. All this at one time was an old tree stump that's mossed over. Yeah, just draw your attention to this as well. We've had that much rain that it's caused a little channel down here. Look, you see. Can you just get a closer look up on that? See that water as it's trickling down. Love this sort of thing, especially in nature. Can't beat it. Yeah, and it's actually, over the period of time, it's formed its own channel all the way around there. Lovely, absolutely beautiful. What? You can't help but just wonder at the marvels of nature. Beautiful, isn't it? You can distinctly hear the birds singing away. Yeah, this spot's quite a nice spot because it doesn't have any mud patches as such, so it keeps your feet pretty clean. So yeah, this, like I say, this is the old shelter, still standing, still in green, which is quite nice still. Right, let's go and see if the kettle's boiled. So we'll have a bit of hot chocolate now. Lady's in charge of the hot chocolate. Splendid.
You want a bit of water?
No, just get probably another spoon of hot chocolate and get a good stir. That'll do. We'll get it in a minute. So yeah, here we are under the shelter that's been built. We're going to enjoy a bit of nice hot chocolate under the shelter with the sun shining. That's a nice special treat. This is the first time, really,
Ever, while we've been here.
While we've been here, it's been like this. It started off like this when we did the other shelter building, and then it chucked it down and rain on and off, drizzly.
And now it chucked it down rain, and now it's sunny. So, what's the show next?
Yeah, so if you've got enough supplies, you can put them to use. So we're having to use this little stove because we can't use fire lighting here unless we've got a fire pit, which we're going to do at some point. Unless we use a Kelly kettle to contain the fire. We're not in a private wood, it's owned by the council, so the borough, so we're not allowed to have fires. But it does the trick, it boils the water. And let's take a sample. We've got some bourbon cream biscuits as well. And the Easter egg mug, Cadbury's cream egg, appropriate.
You heard about the Cadbury's cream eggs cookies from Domino's? Apparently they're doing them now.
Oh yes, and this also is for today, which is Good Friday. So happy Good Friday to everybody, and a very good Easter to everybody that's watching. Don't forget to check out our other videos, the bushcraft ones. We've got some paranormal investigation videos done on location. We've got some hiking, some exploration videos of different places. Do head over to those and check those out. Any closing remarks from you, Leighton? Bourbon creams, that's it. So yeah, don't forget to check out, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, by the way. It helps us out immensely. It helps us build. And we don't get any money for doing this. It's non-profits. We do this because we enjoy doing it, and we do it because we like to share our videos with the world. So do help us out by like, sharing and subscribing. It helps us out. Any closing remarks? Here we go again. Who, me? I like that.
No.
So that's beginning to be your trademark, that is. Who, me?
Oh, well, at least I didn't get my knickers on.
Yeah, by the way, yeah, that's on the subject of knickers. If you look at the shelter building from last one, you'll see this one here bend over and get a copper look at the knickers. Turns out that she wore some see-through ones that were very revealing. So
Leggings. I didn't know. Good job it ran in town somewhere.
yeah, good job weren't in town. So yeah, so on that.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's all over. It's all over the social media network. It's all over YouTube.
There's worse things on there than me.
Yeah, a lot worse stuff on there. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. We're going to enjoy this. Stick with us because our next video, we're going to do the next video. We're going to do it soon, today, but we're going to do it as a separate video. Woodland cooking. So come back for that. Look out for it. It'll be uploaded probably today or tomorrow morning. But look out for it. So catch you then.
Bye-bye.
Bye.